Hi everyone, this is Jeffrey with the Desert Inkwell. In today's episode, at the end of March, we'll be discussing things I've added to my pen and pen-related collection in the month of March, things I'm enjoying, things I'm working on. Hopefully, y'all know I'm a talker. Hopefully we'll keep this video to 20 minutes. So, fingers crossed. So that being said, we're going to get right into it. Yeah. See you down there. The first item that and this is a doing, obviously I had to buy it to do it, but I'm doing this Theory of the Spencerian Penmanship System, Spencerian System of Practical Penmanship in 9 easy lessons. First of all, I would like to say that the word easy, maybe super accurate if you don't overthink it. So this gives instructions on how to write in Spencerian script, and then it comes with, I think, 7, sadly, I only have the one with me, 7 workbooks. And I think this is just the coolest thing. If you know someone trying to improve their handwriting or who just has a love of fountain pens and writing, this is a great gift. And you've heard me say in the past that uncapping a pen is like a micro meditation for me. This is a much more in-depth meditation. So this is really taking you all the way through. This first page was just all diagonal lines. Then we get into a slight down curve and then in a left. So it's a right curve and a left curve. And then we're putting them together. And I have to tell you, I was this far down on the page before I realized I was just writing like the letter I with no dot. Overthinking, not overthinking. This part of the page went by so quick. And then you can say here, I'm doing W's. These are just W's, that's all it is. But the practice of the angle and how to hold the paper was just really ultimately relaxing. I am using a medium italic nib on this pen, a Yovo number 6, medium italic, and the ink color is Montblanc Midnight Blue. I'm not a real big blue ink person, but I love this shade of blue. To me, it looks very vintage, and so it really fits with the aesthetic of practicing Spencerian penmanship. This whole set of the 7, I think it's 7 workbooks, and the theory book, well, it's like $25 on Amazon. I think that would make a great gift, and I love it. I'm really enjoying that. Okay, next company is one of my favorites, and a favorite company of many people in the pen community is Galen Leather. I have been seeing this pen holder. If ever you've seen someone sell a fountain pen, there's a good chance the pen is going to be sitting on one of these. This was under $20. It's walnut, I believe. And it says Walden Woodworkers, Istanbul. So Galen Leather is located in Turkey. So the pen rest says Walden Woodworkers, but other items I have from them say Galen Leather. So I think it's all one company. It's just a good to have. I love it. I purchased this undyed leather banker's bag. And it's just a undyed leather zip-up pouch. Again, same quality leather and materials as you would expect from Galen. It is a YKK zipper. There's a whole YKK zipper following because they make such exceptional zippers. If you've seen previously the zip and slip that I have that holds 4 pens, this is similar, but you can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spaces for pens, and then a little card holder. I don't have cards in there, but I do have this card book, also from Galen Leather. I think 5 of these card books is like $13. It's Tomoe River paper. It's just the tiniest little pad of paper. I like to write little cheeky love notes to my spouse on these, or a list for the grocery store, or sometimes just a note. I just think it's fantastic. At one point, they had a brass cover for this, and I wish they would bring it back. Galen Leather, if you're watching. Sorry, folks, I had to pause the video. An airplane was going over. I hope if they're listening or if they see this, that they bring that little brass cover back, because I really want one. These are some of the pens that I've been using this month. Love, 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 love. This is like a little, I don't know, Muse Wenju. This was a Temu little fountain pen. It writes really well, and I think it does post. And I thought the resin was really nice. I liked the color. So, update on the Mayora Ogiva Golden Age. I love this pen. It writes exceptionally well. The thing I'm realizing I don't love so much is the cap band. It's a bit much for me design-wise. And so I haven't been reaching for it. Look, see? I just feel like it would look better without that. This I like. This one, not so much. But I got a fantastic deal on this at Atlas Stationers. If you head over there, you can use the code Desert Inkwell and save 10%. So, bonus. It doesn't cost you anything extra, though I do get a little commission there. Okay, that's what I'm using. I had a sample of this that I used in my pocket pen video on a Hongdian M2 pocket pen, and it just wrote really well, and I thought the color was amazing, so I did get a full-size bottle. These are not that expensive. I've heard in the pen community that these can get gunk or ick or mold on them, so that's something to be aware of. So we'll keep our eye out on that, but I loved the color, and this is what I'll be using today to dip test some of the new pens I've gotten that I haven't inked up quite yet. I received this pen sleeve. Okay, this I already owned. I received this pen sleeve on a pen that I purchased from Barrel and Nib. I haven't had a chance to use the pen yet, and I'd like to do a separate video on that, so that's why it's not in here. But I have to say, I am using this pen sleeve. I think it's exceptionally well made. It's very satisfying, too. You can just kind of squeeze at the bottom and the pen comes out. If I can find the information, if they are making these or if these came from another seller, I will definitely list that below, because I would love to gift some of these pen sleeves. The pen in here, if you're curious, is the Esterbrook Esti in Nouveau Bleu, and my favorite nib of all time is a medium italic nib from Galen Leather. They're super affordable. They write really well. It's my favorite nib. This is also the pen I'm using in the thing I don't have in front of me, which is the Midori 5-Year Diary. Next pen from Zodiac Pen Company. This blank is called Bohemian Twilight. I love teal. I love the copper color. Again, Bart's finish on a pen just makes you want to hold the pen. This started off as a Sagittarius model, which you may recognize from the kind of cone shape on the cap and the base, the finial ends. You be quiet, dog. I worked with Bart, and he tapered this in a little for me so that I could post the pen. I do like to post pens. I've got big hands. Additionally, this section, the curve of this, it's like he took a mold of my hand, and it fits perfectly. Very few pens will I hold at the section. I have a tendency to hold pens further back, but this one it's like your hand is drawn to this. The workmanship is fantastic. The finish is amazing. Bart is so easy to work with. He is so collaborative. If you're thinking about commissioning your first pen, yeah, I'm a fan. I am a Zodiac Pens fanboy. On to the next pen, keeping an eye on the time. And I have not inked this up either. This is a Franklin Christoph Model 3 Iterum, and this was one of those saw it, loved it, bought it pens. I have not inked it up. We're going to try that today. It's in the color Emerald, and then this little cap finial and the section are in the color Sweet Maroon. The color combination, the muted colors for me, this just did it for me. I love it. And I know we're not how many twists does it take to put a cap on, but I just have to show you on this one. It's really short. Look at the threading. Anyway, I'm really excited to use this. The finish, sort of translucent nature of this green reminds me of those really aesthetic, misty forest, pine forest photos that I love so much. Next pen is the Opus 88. And this is in the colorway that's Minty. Has a carnelian colored ink window, pale orangey cracked ice finish. And then if you look here, we have sort of a solid carnelian band, emeraldy forest, and then black. The interesting thing about this pen is it is an eyedropper pen. Oh, and there, I'm getting ready to use this one this week, so I have put another Galen leather medium italic nib on this. This takes a Yovo number 6 nib. Oy, it's a snug fit. Whoop. This is an eyedropper pen. So when you buy the pen, it actually comes with a little glass eyedropper. So you just fill this, and you see this little piston in here. You fill the pen. Let's put that back together. And then you can twist this knob, and that unseals the pen. So ink can move from here through the section into the nib. I just thought that was interesting, and someone in a previous video had made a suggestion on the travel video that this was good for traveling because you could seal it up. And my sister and I were kind of online pen shopping one night, and this one was on sale, I believe at Gold Spot Pens. I had some shop.com cash, which brought the price down. So I got an excellent deal on this pen, and I'm really excited to use that. Now, the kind of last item for the week is sort of, it's two-part. Here's the case. This is Montblanc. You can see the little glacier snow cap there. It unzips nicely. Now, how did you get in there? Let me give it a clean. I don't want you to see fingerprints. This is my newest, most favorite pen. This is a Montblanc Boheme Noir. I first saw this pen on a post from Hemingway Jones, and then Vanessa Langton, the pen gangsta, had one, and I thought it was the coolest thing ever. It has some peculiarities about it, and I will show those to you. So you uncap it, and you see no nib. But if you post it, you put the cap on the back. As you turn the cap, then that nib extends here. And that's about the same size nib as you would have on a Montblanc Classique. This is platinum trim, and it's a medium nib. This has a little synthetic black onyx, although I don't think black onyx is that rare, so I don't know why they would have used synthetic. The fidget quality, the meditative quality of getting this pen ready to write really excites me. I just keep wanting to pick it up. I bought this on eBay, and it indeed needed some cleaning. And to fill this pen, the pen doesn't use a converter. You kind of open this up and you give the pen a twist and the cartridge comes out. Yeah, I just thought that was the coolest thing. I mean, you can do it without the cap, but that would be way too small. The pen, when I put the cap back on, that should line up. I don't know. Okay, maybe I'm putting it on wrong. There we go. That is fantastic to write with. I just keep reaching for it over and over again. I worry that I'm going to wear out the internal mechanism. That was a good find. I got a great price on that. And as you saw, the little case does fit my Hongdian M2. And for giggles, let's see if it fits. It does. Also fits a Kaweco Sport. I am trying very hard to not buy the Montblanc Boheme Rouge, which is a yellow gold trim and a synthetic ruby. I am definitely trying to not buy any more pens until August, when I will be in at the DC Pen Show. If I buy them all now, I won't have anything to buy there. Or I'll find something to buy and spend money I don't need to be spending. That's about it, folks. Those are the new items in my pen collection. Monteverde Olivine. And I am going to fill this Opus 88. I'm going to pause you. I need an eyedropper. Hey, folks. Incoming needle warning. If you are squeamish around needles, I'm going to use a blunt-tipped syringe to fill this pen because I don't trust myself with the eyedropper to not make a colossal mess. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to put this right in the side here and give that a fill. That could not have been any easier. Make sure that's on snug for sure. Let's open the pen. I'm going to dip the nib just to prime the feed. And let's take a look here. I think it writes really well. It's very comfortable. Lightweight in the hand. Of course, Galen leather does an excellent job on an italic nib. This ink flows really well. Winner, winner. I cannot wait to be using this week. I love it. That feels really nice in the hand. Anyway, folks, let me cap this bottle up. I'll say goodbye. And all right, folks. Well, that's the recap on the newest items in my pen and pen-related collection. I hope you enjoyed taking a look at those. If you have questions on any of the items I've shared today, go ahead and leave a comment below or head over to Instagram. I'm there as desert_inkwell. You can send me a message or get some follow-up on items, particularly the Opus 88. I'll be posting over there how the writing went this week with that pen. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you next Sunday.